It's Doug.
It's Sheldon.
It's What's in the Shop. Sorry we haven't done one of these in a while.
Yeah.
We've had so much going on. Everybody's been so busy and we just haven't taken the time to do it. But we did want to do it today because we have an exciting announcement to make about a new location that we're adding. And at the end of the video, we're going to tell you where it's at. But we are excited that we're expanding and growing and moving forward. And
it's thanks to all of y'all supporting us.
Yes, yes, we appreciate all the support. I mean, our goal is to allow as many people to experience coming into Extreme Colors Auto Spa and having our services performed on their cars as much as possible. And speaking of cars, wow, this is a beauty.
Yes.
Tell me about this GT3.
Yeah, so this is the touring package, and it's in the chalk color, which might be my favorite for Porsche. But yeah, this thing is sweet. And we're doing a little bit of everything to it. So we already got window tint done. Raul is fully wrapping it this week.
Yeah, so full PPF.
Full PPF with the fusion film.
With
so
the fusion.
Ceramic coating infused to it.
Yeah.
Then we're going to ceramic coat the wheels, glass, plastics. So it's getting touched everywhere.
Yeah. Looks beautiful. I love it. And you know, one of our big fans, Esteban, just got himself a GT3, and I believe it's also,
I think it's chalk.
I think it's chalk as
well.
well.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
So
it's an awesome car for an awesome person, well deserved on his part. And I believe this customer, is this the one you were telling me we did a 911 for him several years ago?
Yeah, he's got black 911.
Black 911, and now he brought it in for this. So Sheldon, you were talking about this touring package. What's the difference on the touring versus non-touring?
So some of the physical differences I've seen, the non-touring, a lot of this up here is plastic.
Yeah.
I think they do that because they're expecting you to take on the track and get it beat up.
Yeah.
So the plastic's a lot easier and cheaper to replace.
Yeah.
The touring, it's a lot more paint, which to me it looks better.
Yeah.
The only other thing is this doesn't have the high spoiler on the back. It is raised up right now, but it's that one that, you know, it goes back in when you're, you're driving at normal speed. So
it's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. So hey Sheldon, I noticed we have a motorcycle in here, a beautiful Harley Davidson.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of these, but we are able to perform our ceramic coating services. So what all is this one getting?
Yep. So this one's getting ceramic coating pretty much on everything you can do, everything you see.
Yeah.
So, you know, saddlebags, leather, the windshield, like I said, everything. We'll get all inside the engine. It's really hard to get the wheels on here because they're so covered.
Yeah.
But we'll coat them as we can, scoot it, coat it a little bit more. But
yeah.
So when the weather's nice, springtime, fall time, we get a lot more bikes in here.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We don't do a ton of motorcycles, but we don't mind doing them.
Yeah.
They definitely worth doing because obviously it's going to make it super shiny. It's going to make it so much easier to clean.
Yep.
And there's a lot of money that's been spent on buying a bike like this. And obviously he's got pretty much every attachment, every add-on you can get on one from the way it looks. But it's a beautiful bike. I can't wait to see it when it's finished.
Yep.
Now see, we have a Tesla. This is a Model Y. And what are we doing today? I see Andy's in there. Looks like he's installing a windshield tint.
Yep, he's finishing up the windshield right now. He's already got, looks like all the sides and back are complete. Yesterday we did the cross country to it, so we wrapped that full front end.
So this is it getting a ceramic coating?
No ceramic on this one.
Okay, so no trifecta.
No.
Paint protection film on the front end, cross country, full window tint, including windshield.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So now we're in the PPF lab. We got all hands on deck, or I guess most hands on deck. I get Raul's over there, so yeah, we have 4 installers in here.
Right now.
I mean, did you ever think, Cody, did you ever think when we started retail here on Woodruff Road that we would have 4 installers installing PPF at the same time?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy. And it looks like we're big on the X7s today.
Yeah, we got a couple of them.
Yeah, I see that. Beautiful colors. This one's really, wow.
I can't remember the name of it. It's a 1 of 1, of course.
Individual color.
Yep.
It's beautiful. Man, what a nice color. And just tell me which each of one of these are getting.
So they're both here for cross country and rocker panels. This one right here is also going to get A-pillars, roof front, and then window tint as well.
Okay. Are these both Performance Center deliveries?
No, so this guy is, and they're actually both not that far away though. This guy is from Charlotte, but this was a Performance Center delivery.
Yeah.
This one right here, it was going to be a Performance Center delivery, but he could get it a month early if he didn't. So he just brought this up from a little bit south of Atlanta.
Yeah.
He just brought it to us today, but non-Performance Center delivery.
Yeah.
So he had a little drive.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people come so far to have us doing their PPF. and coatings and tint, and particularly because we are the official paint protector for BMW at the Performance Center.
Exactly.
So we have more experience with BMWs than I'm sure any shop in the country.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, cool. Let's take a look around these beautiful vehicles. I noticed the interior looks really good on this one. One thing that I wanted to point out with our PPF installation, because we have a line item on our estimates that describe a premium PPF installation, and part of that is, one, we're not using the DAP to make patterns for the hood. We're doing full wraps with edges getting wrapped.
Nicely.
Yeah, there's no seam around it, and then also things like this. You know, little things we do where we take the emblems off, make sure we get the film all under the emblem, and then replace the emblem.
Because again, it's a lot cleaner than having a gap around the roundel.
Yeah, exactly.
It, so it's a lot cleaner.
Yeah, our pattern database would have this cut out around here, and then the guys go in and they delete that off so it doesn't cut it out. Because we're not actually cutting the hoods anyway, but if we were, that's the difference between how we do things and a lot of other shops. We just go the extra mile to try to get as much coverage as we can with as little seams as possible. Well, cool. Let's go over here to the ceramic coating lab. Now we're in our paint correction and coating lab, and we don't have very many cars in here right now, but we have, what, 5 vehicles outside that are going
to go check those out
eventually come in here or in another shop. But let's talk about this one. This is a Tesla Model 3. And Blaze, what is this one here for?
It's getting this annual maintenance.
Annual maintenance. And can you talk about what you're doing right now?
So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a clay bar to it. So anything that's stuck to the paint, this will take it off.
Yeah, and that's they call this a clay bar mitt.
Any contaminants that's on the paint
that
didn't come off in the wash, it'll take off.
Yeah.
Make the paint slick.
So we do a chemical decon when they come in for the annual maintenance, and that gets anything that comes off more easily, and then now you're doing a manual decontamination with the clay bar mitt, and then it'll get a top coat, you know, and the whole 9 yards, vacuumed out. Paint looks awesome. I mean, how old is this car?
This is 2018. So back in 2018, we did a cross country to it and a ceramic coating. So this is like the 4th or 5th maintenance now, I guess.
Yeah. So this is a 5-year-old I mean, look at that paint.
It's one of the first Model 3s. I remember it when it came in.
Yeah.
It's one of the first Model 3s we did.
What's amazing, because Tesla paint is not known for high quality, but if you look at the paint on this and it's wet, he's not finished with it. He's just in the clay process. And I mean, it's astounding at how awesome this paint looks.
You can see the water, how it's still beaded up on there, and it's from 2018.
Yeah, and part of when we do the annual maintenance is checking performance.
Yes.
And if we have any panels that aren't performing like they're supposed to, after we get done with all the decontamination and the clay mitt, then we would go back and recoat.
Yep, go back and recoat it, and we'll go back and do a top coat on
the rest of it. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
And I know this one here belongs to one of our Ridge Runner Corvette Club, actually the president of the club, Brian, and this is his wife's Q7.
Yes.
And what are we doing to this one?
Yeah, they're getting it cleaned up right now. They're going to do a 5-year ceramic coating to this one, paint, glass, chrome, plastic spill faces, and then we tinted the 2 front windows.
Okay, awesome. It's a beautiful color.
Yes. I think it's Daytona. It's really good.
And we have a Chevrolet Impala back here. And I believe this one got a cross-country
paint correction 5-year.
Yeah.
So this one, the paint had some swirls, scratches, and defects. We had to get those removed first before we did any of the ceramic coating.
Yeah.
We got the PPF on the whole front end. Now we're going back and going to ceramic coat the whole vehicle.
Yeah. Awesome. Beautiful little car. Looks good. May not be able to get any Impala soon with the strike going on.
No.
Yeah. Let's go outside. Yes. So now we're outside. We're not in any lab, because we talked about in the corrections lab how many cars we have parked outside waiting to get in. So let's just go down the line and talk about what each car's getting.
Absolutely. So this Audi SQ8 right here, it's waiting to get window tint today.
Window tint on this one. What about the RSQ8?
This one's getting a little bit of everything. So we're going to wrap the entire front end, which, you know, with this carbon fiber, you definitely want to protect it.
Yeah.
Then we're going to ceramic coat it after that's done.
Okay. Any window tint?
I remember, I think so. I just don't remember if we're doing 2 fronts for the whole vehicle.
Okay, so trifecta. Yes. And then what about the Suburban? What are we doing?
We got a cross country done about a year ago, and he came back today to get a 5-year ceramic coating.
Okay, so he did the PPF originally, come back for the coating,
He just
which
split it up
is
at different times.
pretty smart to do that on a vehicle this size.
If you are going to split it up, definitely do the paint protection film first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you get a ceramic coating and you come back for the film, we have to remove the ceramic coating to film it. So
Yeah.
definitely, if you got to split it up, do the film first.
Yeah, plus it protects the paint, you know,
Yeah.
while you're driving it. And then I see we got a new Tundra. These are awesome vehicles.
Yep. So this guy, they tinted the windows earlier today.
Yeah.
And then once the ceramic guys get a couple cars out, they're going to pull it in there and do a 5-year ceramic coating to it.
So it's a window tint and a 5-year.
Yep.
And I love that color.
I know,
It looks
really
awesome.
good.
Beautiful truck.
It looks really good.
A lot of chrome or brushed aluminum.
It's a very pretty red.
I guess it's a combination. It's a lot of chrome.
Yeah.
Definitely looks good. Now I got to say, on this Colorado here, this truck looks awesome.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's actually the second one we've had this week already. So
Is it really?
A sand, I think it was called sandstone.
Yeah.
So you know that desert sand color that was here yesterday. But yeah, these ZR2 Colorados are so nice because they come stock like this.
Yeah, they're amazing. These are what's supposed to be a big contender for the Tacomas.
Yes. Oh yeah, they're pretty much very comparable, especially price wise.
Yeah. Well, the new Tacomas that are coming out in 2024, you know, Toyota's up their game.
Yeah.
Basically, the new Tacomas are going to look like a kind of a smaller version of the Tundra.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be hard to beat.
Oh yeah. So it's a 4-cylinder turbo, but it makes over 300 horsepower.
That's the
so
way
it gets good gas mileage.
all the Tacomas are going to be 4-cylinder turbos also.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what everything's going to. Now we have this BMW X5, and I know this customer, we originally did a Performance Center delivery car for him, and then we did, and what was that
so
car?
So he brought us the M5 about a month ago.
Yeah.
He got everything done, the trifecta, full wrap, tint, ceramic coating. He swapped that out with an M3 CS.
Yeah, the CS was incredible.
He did the exact same thing to that as the M5, and actually he did that one stealth though.
Yeah,
so
stealth.
He stealthed the M3 ceramic coating window tint. Then he just swapped that out for the third vehicle on this X5.
Yeah, and where did he travel from? I know you said it was way up.
A little bit north of Asheville.
Yeah, north of Asheville. So we're north of Asheville, south of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Charleston,
Charlotte.
people come. Yeah.
So yeah, we got them from all over today.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so honored that people are willing. I'm honored that people are willing to travel that far to come here.
Absolutely.
And maybe over the next several years, we'll keep them from having to travel so far as we grow and expand. So let's talk about this Volkswagen Jetta. It's a GLI 40. I have no idea what that means, but I know the car looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
With all the red accents, and I believe this one's in for PPF.
Yes. So we're going to do the full front end, the cross country package, and then also a luggage area on the back to help out with any bags, suitcases going in the back.
Yeah, I love that color. It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
This is close to 6-speed too.
Oh
So
wow!
it's a sweet little car.
It is beautiful car. This has come from one of our friends and fans from Audi Greenville.
Yep.
Yeah, that we've been doing his work for many
Long time.
years. Done probably,
Oh,
I don't know how many cars, 6 or 7.
Probably, I could see
at
it
least.
more.
Yeah. Well, cool. Let's go inside and we'll talk about our big announcement of our new location.
Cool.
So now we're in our customer waiting lounge and we have the big announcement for the new location. I'll let you do the honors of where we're going to be locating a brand new Extreme Colors Auto Spa.
Yeah, so we're looking at November 1st. We will be
Yes, the
opening the
open date.
doors down in Charleston.
Yeah.
So a few hours down the road, but we have a lot of clientele that come from down that way, so we figured let's put one down there and stop people from coming so far up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, our goal was to try to stay in state if
Yes.
possible, and we looked at a lot of different areas. I mean, we looked in Tennessee, we looked in Georgia, we looked in Florida, worked with XBEL, got some recommendations from them for where they believe that there's opportunities or where it's lacking good XBEL representation. So we also looked at our customer database. In the last several years, we've had like 218 customers who come from Charleston to Greenville to have their cars protected by us. And we're going to be really on the northern tip of Daniel Island. So we're going to be like right there centered. We're going to be, 15 minutes from Mount Pleasant, 8 minutes from Daniel Island.
Right.
We're going to be near North Charleston, downtown Charleston, within
area.
25 minutes. So Somerville, I think it's going to be about 30-minute drive.
Okay.
So we got a beautiful building that we've gotten a hold of, and it's just going to be awesome.
Yeah, and it worked out great because we had a couple guys from here that were willing and wanting to go down there too.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not like, you know, just getting all new people down there. It's a couple of the key guys from here going down there.
Yeah, really, you know, Cody and Zach,
Yep.
it's no secret they're going to be going down there. They've been here the longest. Cody was here before we even have a retail shop. He's going to be the GM over the store, and then Zach's going to be assisting him,
Yep.
and then we're just going to add more, you know, people,
As we
more team members as we grow. But we're super excited about that, and again, we couldn't do any of that if we didn't have such good support from our customers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. Do you have anything else?
No, that pretty much sums it up.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the day.